One of the definitions of legacy is whenever a family through generations can make an impact in their community. And in this conversation with Lindsey McDaniel, we talk about how her dad and her mom started their impact in the real estate market of St. Tammany Parish, and now Lindsey's carrying that forward. It's a great story that you should check out with Lindsey McDaniel. Welcome to the show. Today we have my great friend Lindsey McDaniel. By the way, your name's it's still Lindsey in my phone.
As it should be.
Yeah.
The woman got married, Jared. Update her contact. Long time ago, too.
Oh, she just got married. She got married to one of my good friends, too. So that's
Yes. That is how we met.
Yes.
I love it. Well, we should have met because I always have to point out when it's somebody from the Dells. Yeah, I am just so excited to have another agent from Slidell that's here.
And I have no perspective and no idea what y'all are talking about.
None, because she's not
okay.
from Slidell.
Yep.
Dirty Dell. Everyone gets it.
You get it?
We can resonate a lot being from Alexandria. It's probably very similar, except this wasn't as close to the water as y'all were, but
Yeah.
probably very similar. But well, I'm excited to have you on the show. Tell everybody how you and Miss Lindsey. And I think the first thing we should start with is that, how long real estate's been in your life, because your family's in real estate. Y'all made a huge impact on this community on both sides of the parish. So how did you get into real estate, and what does it mean to you and your family?
So I grew up in the business. Both my parents are licensed agents. My dad's a broker. And, I watched growing up in it. I was in the model homes. I was showing people around houses. I was at the open houses. I was in it. I'd go clean the model homes with my mom sometimes. And I saw, the roller coaster ride that this business is. And
You were like, that looks fun.
well,
Psycho.
that's fun. Well, I fought it for a really long time. And I worked, my previous job, I had gotten licensed. I was doing it part-time. Then after I had my son, my firstborn, I decided, hey, let's dive in and give this a go. So my husband is also a general contractor, and I thought that we would build homes and it would benefit, but he does commercial, not residential, only for, family and stuff like that. But I was like, let's give it a go. We're getting in, and
It's called smart contracting, that residential contracting. That's not for the faint of heart.
no, it's very emotional, and he likes, cut and dry. So,
Stick to commercial.
yes.
Good job,
And
Theo.
he's really good at it. I mean, he's done a lot of big
He's
projects
really
around
good.
town.
Yeah.
And I know that y'all, and this is an important point. Y'all's family, you and Steele,
Mm-hmm.
y'all are real estate investors yourself. Like,
Yes.
you've got several properties around town.
Yes.
And I think the best part of what I've seen y'all do, and Lauren talks about this a lot, is that y'all provide affordable housing for people in this community.
Absolutely.
There's not a lot of it there.
Mhm. I agree.
And so as a real estate investor, how do you and Steele kind of play that business together?
So he looks every day, as well as, me, obviously. It's my job. But if we see something that's in, kind of not so good area, or, it needs some work, which those are the ones we go for. We go for the ones that are fixer-uppers, that maybe have tenants in them already. And we have been trying to get every single duplex in this town.
Yeah.
And we'll keep the tenants. And then if they're ready to move out, or if we're ready to start renovating them, then we'll give them the option, like, do you need to go to another place? We have another one available, and kind of like relocate them or help them find another rental.
Investors who care.
Yes, exactly. And we do fair market. We're not trying to, get rich off of this. That's not what it's for. It's really to build our portfolio for our kids one day.
Yeah.
So,
Which, and I think a lot of real estate investors or a lot of real estate agents get in the business thinking they're going to be real estate investors one day. And as a residential real estate agent, you're not seeing that perspective. Like, obviously you learn how to write a contract, you learn how to negotiate a little bit, but it's a totally different mindset when it comes to investing in real estate and being a residential real estate agent. Again, you learn, and I figured I learned that. Like, as a title attorney, I wanted to get into this business to learn how to be a real estate investor. Now, you learn a portion of real estate investing by doing residential title, but you have to dive into solving real estate problems if you're going to be an investor, and the problems that come up with leasing properties, drafting contracts, making the mistakes whenever you're renovating a property, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's things you have to go through, and you have the unique perspective of seeing your dad and mom do it, and then having your husband who can make some things happen if he has to,
Right.
and then you getting in the business every day. It's a gift and a skill that you have to learn.
I can remember our first investment property that we bought. My dad was like, this is not going to be a good investment. And it has been the best rental that we have.
Really?
It's in Lacombe and it's close. We like to keep everything close enough, you know, so if someone needs something fixed, Steele can send one of his guys. But I was like, Dad, no, like one day, I promise this is going to be good.
Mhm.
So, you know,
You got the eye.
yeah. Sorry, Jeff Sonnenberg.
You're still amazing.
Yeah, no, he's literally the best human. We love him. But, you know, he's more development side and he used to be, and now he's back into general real estate. But he was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Well, Lindsey made it look good. He actually had another set of eyes to give you a perspective and make sure you make the right decision.
Absolutely.
But again, knowing you, knowing Steele,
Yes.
y'all are going to make sure the numbers work. Y'all are going to double, triple check everything.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about Steele. He's
Very business
a
savvy.
great,
Yeah.
very business savvy. He's very straightforward and direct and reasonable.
We love working with you with that
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, sometimes you get those people who have that type of mentality and
Right.
they're unreasonable in their expectations or the things that they
Close-minded.
Yeah, they're close, but he's very straight to the point, and direct, and he doesn't take business personally, which
Not at all.
no, which a lot of
That's so refreshing in real estate.
Look, like we said, it can be very emotional, you know?
Yeah.
So,
So you've been doing this for how long?
11 years.
11 years, and you're with Remax, and
Yeah.
you know the impact that you're making on this little community. I mean, Remax has been around here for a long time. You're from Slidell. So what does St. Tammany Parish mean to you?
So funny about Remax. My dad used to manage the Remax brokerage in Slidell.
Really?
So I grew up, again, like
Love it.
hanging out in the office and all that. So when I moved over to Remax, my dad, it, you know, touched his heart a little bit.
Yeah.
I love St. Tammany Parish so much. I mean, we've like talked before we got married. We were like, should we stay here? Should we move? No. Why would you ever want to move? This place is great. It's grown so much in the past like 15 years just from when I've moved over here. Because, you know, I guess Slidell is not considered.
Is that your home anymore?
No, yes. Not my
Since you're
home
still in St.
anymore.
Tammany Parish, we'll
I'm
still
still
be
in
friends.
Tammany. I love it. I love it. It's close to downtown New Orleans. You can still go over there if you want,
Mhm.
but we have everything here that you need.
Yeah.
Restaurants. The downtown Covington is
So cute.
booming.
Yeah.
It's reminding me of Old Town. Honestly, like starting to grow and people are always walking around and I love seeing that.
But it's cool you've seen like the perspective of both sides of the
Yeah.
too. Because I mean, what people come in this office and talk about that this used to be nothing but wooded area. Nobody used to come down bootlegger and do and have anything anywhere to go.
Yes.
And I know your dad talks about and those model homes you're talking about where whenever Terabella was dirt pads
Yes.
everywhere and there was nothing here. Now
He was like working out of a trailer
Yeah.
here, you know? Yeah.
and that, like that kind of to me, no telling what this place is going to be whenever we're our parents' age and look back. But I
Right.
mean, I know that both of y'all being commercial side of real estate and the residential side of real estate and your family are proud to know that your family was a part of the building of the foundation that our kids get to enjoy.
For sure.
Absolutely.
It's a big deal.
I love running the streets and they're like, that's Papa's building and that's
I love
Papa's building. And
that.
now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's Pyran's. I'm like, yeah.
Love that.